Hey Jessica, I recently visited your Walmart store at Maplewood Plaza and noticed there were no photovoltaic canopies installed in the parking area. As you may know, since May 1st, 2025, the New Jersey Climate and Resilience Law requires that parking lots over a certain size, typically more than 80 spaces, be equipped with solar canopies covering at least 50% of their surface. Have you already partnered with a service provider to ensure compliance and potentially reduce your energy costs? P.S. Here's how Trader Joe's Austin installed 612 solar panels in just 5 weeks. This email doesn't feel like a blast. It feels personal, like someone actually showed up and noticed something real, even if it's not true. It's tied to a regulation that creates urgency instantly. The question is soft, not salesy. It opens the door without pushing. The PS shows subtle proof that this works. Real results, real company, clickable curiosity. It earns attention, builds relevance, and lowers friction. The best cold email templates in 2025 don't start with a pitch. They start with relevance, real triggers, real value, and just enough personal touch to make your prospects think, wait, this might actually be for me. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 proven cold email templates. They're short, they're snappy, and they've already helped teams like yours book more meetings without sounding like every other sales email out there. Each one comes with a breakdown of why it works, so you can adapt it to your market and make it your own. Let's get to the second email. Here the subject is luggage storage. Hi Daniel, just checked your Palmview Inn booking page and it seems the luggage storage is free. Your hotel might have an untapped goldmine. Once Seaside Lodge in San Diego partnered with the Luggage Plus and started charging for luggage storage, they earned an additional $3,000 a month. Plus, they stopped stressing about missing bags. We took care of it for them. Not to mention that the visibility in the Luggage Plus app boosted their bookings by 13%. Tourists who were looking for a place to store their luggage in San Diego discovered a new place to stay. Can I share more information on how you can start doing the same before the peak season? It spots a missed opportunity, backs it up with proof, and shows what someone else gained concretely. The tone stays friendly, not pushy. The urgency feels natural, linked to peak season, not sales pressure. It works because it starts with a real observation from a website that can't be denied by the recipient. P.S. Do not fake it. Do the job. Check it for real or the results won't follow. Third email. This next one reflects a growing trend in outbound, giving prospects something before asking for anything. Here's what it looks like in the outbound sales industry. Hi Mark, I have direct contact info for 100 qualified decision makers in industry extraction, ready to go. Can I share the list with you? I saw you're looking to hire an SDR. Here are 3 people I would recommend for that post. Our platform references the best remote sales rep for the SDR position. Feel free to check it out. If you can do it, you should definitely test it. Think about it. An SDR would love getting decision makers. An HR manager would love to have candidates to reach out to. A product marketer would love feedback on their website. Keep it short. Deliver value first. Once the conversation starts and they've seen what you can do, asking for a meeting feels much easier. You know it, I know it. Fourth email. Now we're entering warm outreach territory. The goal? Use past interactions with the prospect to avoid reaching out cold. Here's what that sounds like. Hi Taylor, reaching out from LinkedIn. I had a few questions about Right Path Media. To keep it short, we help agencies grow their revenue by over 30% per year using a client acquisition system we developed. In practice, we implement the same methods that helped us reach $2 million in annual revenue in 3 years. Would love to chat. Can we connect? This works because it's a weak reason that sounds like a good one. Since it's warm, you can go straight in with a results-focused pitch. Here's the flow. Send a connection request, then move them into a multi-channel campaign. Just like that, you double your chances of getting a reply. Easy. Fifth email. Let's say you had a webinar or an event with a lead. I'll show you how to use the AIDA methodology. AIDA stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. Hi first name, attention. Thanks again for joining the webinar. Let me know if you'd like the recording and I'll send it over. Interest. I had a look at what Finlytics is doing and it's clear why cold calling is a smart move for you. Desire? Just last week, I spoke with a customer in fintech. They found that calling prospects right after a LinkedIn connection got the best results when targeting VPs of finance. And action. I'd love to exchange ideas for your outreach strategy. I'm free next Tuesday if you'd like to chat. This email works for 2 reasons. Even if the prospect isn't ready for a call, they might reply just to get the assets, so you can start nurturing. It also ties the event directly to the prospect. You shift from broad to personal. That small extra effort can boost your reply rate by 30%. That's massive. By the way, this didn't even take much time. Even the personalized line was generated using AI variables. I used data from the person's LinkedIn profile, pulled with a lemlist extension. Then, I created 2 AI variables to identify their industry and the job titles of the prospect they're most likely to target. 7th email. To finish, I want to show you a funny follow-up that can get you an extra 36% click-through rate. That's CTR. The trick is this: don't include a link in your first email. It helps for deliverability. Then, send a second email, max 24 hours after the first one. I think it's better if you can do it within 2 to 3 hours after and in the same thread. Why would you do this? It makes it feel like you're on your phone and forgot to send the link. It happens. So, you come across like a real person, not a robot sending automated stuff. It's smart. It's tricky, but it works. In this video, I showed you some great templates that brought solid results for our customers. But here's the trick. Don't just copy them. The key here is to adapt each one for your market, your problems, and your industry. Test them, tweak them, and once you find what works, scale it. Lemlist is built just for that. And remember, even the best email won't work if you're not reaching out to the right people. Build a solid list. Find real triggers, then reach out. If your leads already have the problem you solve, you've done a third of the work. Hungry for more? Check out this video right here.